Being yourself is never the wrong thing to do. What do you say? Adab listeners, here is Giridhar and you are listening to the podcast Giridhar's Garady. Today, we have an inspiring personality on the show. A business analyst by profession, but a philosopher, nomad, storyteller, and an aspiring author by person. And above all, she is an ally of the LGBTQ community. On this note, here's welcoming the guest for today's episode, Divya Sri.
Hi Divya, welcome to Giridhar's Garady.
Before we start, how do you feel like being a guest on this podcast?
I'm super excited and thanks for inviting me.
Awesome. Okay, so let's dive into the concept then. So, Divya, tell us what is LGBTQ all about?
LGBTQ is an acronym. We'll go one by one and see what it is. L, lesbian, a woman who likes a woman, to put it in simpler terms. Gay, a person who is attracted to people of same gender. The term gay can be used irrespective of gender, but most often we see that it is used for a man who likes other man. Next, bisexual, people who get attracted to their own gender and other genders. T stands for transgender, a person whose gender identity is different from sex placed on their birth certificate. The last, Q, queer, it is an umbrella term used to categorize the entirety of LGBTQ community.
Okay, so why is it important to talk and understand about LGBTQ?
What comes first into your mind when you hear about LGBTQ or think about LGBTQ? Cool. Yeah, I understand. You realize there's a lot of taboo around this term, right? It is important to talk about it, to normalize and to burst the myths and misconceptions around it, to make LGBTQ community feel more inclusive and safe.
Okay, so, well, let's start from the beginning. What was the perception of people on sexuality or sexual orientations in the past?
In ancient times, for that matter, even today, most of the people's perception is that relationship is always between opposite genders. Any deviation from that is considered as harmful to society and as a violation to social norms.
Okay, then how did this perception change over a period of time in this modern era?
Dating back to 18th century, people have started coming out of the closet across the globe and started expressing what they actually are or what they actually feel like. It did not happen overnight. Many people have struggled over a period of time and brought in changes in the society and in the laws.
Yes, which is very much required at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now let's try to understand about this. Sometimes we may come across some people who judge others by their looks. So, do you think being a gay or lesbian has something to do with their looks?
Nice question. No, one cannot judge or define by looks. There is no particular way or dressing style or the way a person talks about talks that defines LGBTQ. It is a common misconception around. People say he's gayish or she's kind of different. No, it is not. We are just humans like anyone else. We do not have a different style.
Absolutely. Well, there are some more beliefs that counseling or therapy can change the sexuality of a person. What's your say on this?
Sexuality is not a choice. That is how a person is born. You cannot turn someone gay. Counseling or therapy cannot change the sexuality of a person.
Yes, exactly. Okay. What is it like to come out of the closet in India?
It is kind of tough because we associate everything with the gender male or female. It takes time for Indian society to accept the reality that LGBTQ is not a myth, to accept LGBTQ. But eventually, I hope people will start being more kind and accepting due to the recent changes that are happening in our country, decriminalizing, Section 377, and more people expressing out and coming out of the closet. So it will happen eventually.
Yes, very true. Okay, then let me put the most important question of this episode. Why is it important to accept and respect the LGBTQ community?
Of course, it is very important because they are humans too. Humanity is most important. When that exists, we do not need the terms LGBTQ or discuss about acceptance of it. It is more about humanity, being kind to the people.
Yeah, well said, Divya. And before this question, you were talking about the Section 377, right? So let me put my next question in this way. What are the laws pertaining to LGBTQ in India?
In a historic verdict, the Supreme Court of India on September 6th, 2018 decriminalized the Section 377 of the IPC. What does it mean, decriminalizing? The SC ruled that consensual adult gay sex is not a crime. Sexual orientation is natural and people have no control over it. Though marriage is not legal, there are protection rights against discrimination of LGBTQ in India right now.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so how to create positive awareness about LGBTQ for everyone in the society?
By talking about it, and usually I believe that conveying a point through story will have a powerful impact on the society. And thanks to Indian film industry, a few Indian movies released in recent times around the storyline. बधाई दो, चंडीगढ़ करे आशिकी, एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा. And there are web series as well, which is around this gay storyline or touch the aspects of LGBTQ. To name few, inside its Romil and Jugal, all about Section 377 and four more shots, please. Uh, I think this kind of bringing up or putting up these LGBTQ related storyline into the films and the web series would make people think about it, would make to normalize, bring a different perception to the people, the way they think. They are kind of thought provoking.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, we have to feel proud that we are evolving over time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, lastly, Divya, just one message for our listeners with respect to our today's concept, embracing LGBTQ.
Being LGBTQ does not mean being promiscuous. Being LGBTQ is totally normal, like straight relationships. It is just about who you love emotionally, intellectually, and sexually, and how you identify yourself. It has nothing to do with the gender. LGBTQ does not have a distinct lifestyle. Being in a gay relationship does not mean one plays masculine role and the other plays feminine role. It's a myth. Break all the taboos and phobia you have. Let us normalize gay relationships. Let us accept what we are. Let us create a safe environment for LGBTQ community. Of course, we all are humans, right? Live and let live.
Amazing, Divya. That's an amazing message. Kudos to you, and thanks a lot for giving that strong message.
Thanks.
All right. So now it's time for us to move on to a special segment that is the rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Okay. My first question to you, Divya, in the rapid fire round: bisexual or pansexual?
Pansexual.
Okay. Love at first sight or love over time?
Love over time.
Great. Chocolates or cakes?
Neither.
Okay. You are conscious about it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Okay. Seems strange. Any reason?
I love summers. I cannot stay in the colder climate. So for me, summers are always happier. Happiest season for me is summer. It keeps me more active. Winters are kind of lethargic and makes me feel lazy and cozy all the time. Hmm.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Weekday or weekend?
Both to have a balance in life.
I must say that's a wise answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise at any point of time because it's start of the day, or a thought of a fresh day ahead with unknown possibilities excites me more.
Superb. Love or friendship?
Friendship with love.
Again, a wise answer.
Yeah.
Okay. School or college?
College, that innocent teenage and all the good old memories.
Same. High five.
Yeah.
Okay. Mobile or laptop?
Neither of them. I prefer to stay out of gadgets as much as possible.
Wow, good to know that you are experiencing the real life.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Divyasri, my last question to you in the rapid fire round, the most favorite one. Let's see what you're going to say. Giridhar or Divya?
I would say both. Otherwise, this show would not be possible.
Ah, that's once again I must say that's a wise answer, and thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for choosing me along with you.
Thanks.
All right. So thank you so much, Divya, for being with us on the podcast today. We look forward to having you once again in the show in future.
Thank you, Giridhar. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you once again for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. So that's the end of today's episode, listeners. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be back next week with another amazing guest. See you.